Oh, looks like we're live.
Bada bing, bada boom.
That was like the most anticlimactic.
Yeah, and thank you everyone for listening to another episode of Cut to the Chase. We have a fucking full house tonight. Holy shit. We are covering 1997's Jackie Brown. If you don't know who directed Jackie Brown, stop listening to this show right now. I don't want you here. So we're gonna go down the line from we'll go left to right. On the left, we'll start with the first bald head. The first bald head is we started this gangster shit together on Cut to the Chase, ladies and gentlemen, from just the movies. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Merriman. What's up, Mike?
Setting shit off early tonight, are we?
Oh, shit's popping off tonight. Shit is popping off. Thank you for joining us, Mike.
Great to be here. Always a great time talking Tarantino. Yeah, it's funny the way you introed the episode was like the episode was over because you were like, "Thank you for listening to another episode." Like, wait a minute,
Nobody will know the difference, anyways. All right, and next we have from the Horror Mafia podcast, and of course he shows up with no sleeves. You may know him as Donnie Rings, but tonight he is Donnie Onion Rings. Ladies and gentlemen, Don and Ellen.
Yo, what's up, man? Great to be back.
Hell yeah, brother. This is Don's second go around on the Quentin Tarantino retrospective.
And you're doubling my viewing of his catalog now. I'm up to 4.
Yeah, and I wonder if this movie will fare as well as Pulp Fiction, but more on that soon. And to the third person, to the third bald head, this completes the Three Stooges on this episode of Cut to the Chase. My man, he's in New York. I'm in Massachusetts, but I still got a contact high. Ladies and gentlemen, Joey C. from the Horror Mafia podcast. Woo!
Howdy, howdy, bowdy, bowdy. Give me the lighter and let's get rowdy.
That's how we do it. And I'm going to shoot it back to Joey in a second because we got some business to take care of on this episode of Cut to the Chase. But last and certainly not least, the love of my life, the beautiful, talented Lacey motherfucking Woo in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
Yay!
Lacey, that was about as exciting as Mike's intro.
Okay. It's Lacey. Lacey Lou.
Lacey motherfucking Lou, to be exact.
God, Facebook has been weird today, guys.
Put a cap in you.
Yeah, Facebook has been weird lately.
Lacey Lewis.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they fucked up there. So, real quick, before we get down to business, I want to know how everyone's Labor Day weekend was. So, Mike, what did you do with yourself besides drink yourself retarded?
The weekend part was a pretty standard weekend. But yesterday, I barbecued the hell out of some steak, ribs, chicken, threw it all down. So we'll have leftover barbecue for the whole damn work week, which is good. I won't be spending more money on any food for a while. Got in a round of disc golf on Saturday, which you know me for by now.
Yes.
And the rest of the time, I just kind of chilled. I watched Ozark season 2.
Oh,
it's amazing. No spoilers, because I know most people haven't seen it yet. So,
like, I know nothing about the show, but in my head, it's like a futuristic trip in a canoe.
No,
that's what the show is about. Like,
no,
I can't dispute that.
And weird, I got a sick fucking.
Got Jason Bateman in it. Come on.
Who else is in that?
Too?
Laura Linney,
right? She's dope. Yeah, she's dope in that.
Where can you find that on the
Netflix?
Netflix.
Yep. Yeah. Hell yeah. Got a little Netflix and chill action going on. Dawn, how was your weekend, sir? Did you find any sleeves in your outings?
No, just a pretty simple, quiet time. Just hanging out with my parents. Did a little family barbecue over there.
Nice.
And since we didn't have anything for the show, I went home and cleared some shit I had on my DVR. So just a few shows, odds and ends that I forgotten about because I didn't have time to get to them. So
right. And you know what else you cleared out, Dawn? Whatever the fuck was in your microphone the first couple fucking 100 episodes, because that shit sounds fucking pristine this episode, sir.
God, maybe it's Bill, Don. Look at this.
That's what I think. Maybe he's the one that needs to carry your pigeons, not me.
You need some gazelle from the fucking put a little magic dust in there. Whip it up.
Now, Joey, I know what you did. You were spending more time in the sand than David Hasselhoff. You know that reference.
Beach life. You know?
Right on, brother. The beach was good though.
Oh yeah, it was great, man. Good times.
How are New York beaches? I just imagine like just fucking beer cans and seagulls and
Coney Island full of needles and fucking turds. No, it's
I imagine like bad. Body bags and washed up body parts.
Right?
I mean, maybe in the 80s, you know, early 90s, but it's not, you know, depending where you go. I mean, like if you want to go get duped in the ass, you go to the beach where you get duped in the ass. If you want to go lay out with your family, you go to the family beach. I mean, there's all sorts of beaches out here. You know?
Well, right on. We'll make sure to link Jerry Herring then.
Let it all hang out, you know.
Yeah, hell yeah,
take it to that beach. It's you know, it's pretty amazing because you would think like New York City beaches, but like there's tons of beaches.
Word, cuz you look nice and tan, bro.
Man,
you put some SPF on that shit?
Yep, I got it, bro. I might be a guinea, but I'm still burned.
We are on Cut to the Chase.
Exactly, ladies and gentlemen. And speaking of Lacey Wu, how was your weekend, beautiful?
From what I remember?
Yes, from what you remember. Yes.
Let's see. I had my sister's birthday yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It was her 34th.
Which I got some funny videos from, which was fantastic.
Yeah, we really.
How come you didn't go live, Lacey?
Should I share one now? And we're gonna share one right now. Ready? No, I'm just kidding.
But no.
What do you mean?
Put it away.
What do you mean?
No, we're not sharing shit. Not sharing shit, you motherfucker.
No, we're sharing everything. We're sharing weed too. Somebody better pass to the left. Where did Joey go? Oh, there you are.
I'm right here. I'm setting up the
bingo okay. Board. Yeah. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get down to business here. Now, I am going to pass the mic and the bowl left to my man, Joey. Joey, take it away with what we're doing up in this piece. That's fucking tight. I like that.
How does that look?
That looks fucking fresh to death. We the best, nothing less.
Neil, does that satisfy your void? Can
fuck Neil. Really? Fuck Neil and his feelings.
Make a fucking meme about the bingo board next. Photoshop us in the top. Fucking.
No. Oh my god.
You know he's gonna put all five of our faces there on the bingo sign.
Oh. The BINGO.
Best part of today, Don, was when he went back and fixed it and put the mole on you. That shit was fucking classic.
What?
The hereditary mole? You don't even know about this, Don? Oh man, you're in for a surprise.
I haven't been online. I had to finish Jackie Brown.
What, you split up the viewings? We'll talk about this in a minute. Hold, please.
Right. So, my man Joey. We'll get to the mole later, Don. Don't worry. We'll come back to it.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, so Joey, what do we got? What are we doing?
All right. We got Hereditary Digital Code up for grabs in the Jason Lloyd Horrorphilia horse race.
Yes.
Using a bingo board with no horses. So
I like it already.
You got numbers 1 through 15 lined up. You see on the top row, we got 15 entries in the race. We got Trin T. We got Sir Joseph Charlesworth. Yeah, Joey Charlesworth.
Yeah, see.
We got Darren Wilson. We got you motherfucker, number 4 horse, Dan Chase.
Oh, shit, son.
We got number 5, Derek Boo Boo. We got 6, Nudie Lamoy. 7, S. Michael Jones. 8, the man, Matt Jankowski. 9, Jeff Hammer. 10, our Paisan Dave Z. Number 11, the boss himself, Jay Lloyd. 12, my homie for life, J Mac. 13, the Luch Christian Luciani. And last but not least, Philip Perron from Dark Discussions and Dwayne Young. So,
yo,
we got
this is why Joey's gonna be a commentator for sure.
Yeah, I was just about to text
right?
You that. Like, perfect.
Upcoming show, stay tuned for Joey's commentations. Yeah. But anyways, let me throw it back to you, my man. Sorry.
So no, not at all. We got the entries about to go off. So the winner of this will get the newly released Hereditary digital code. You will have an HD access on wherever your movies anywhere are. Or the second place Whoever comes in second gets the mystery consolation prize. So,
oh shit,
we'll find out what what kind of viewing that person's gonna have. So,
Don and Nelly's commentary on Sharknado.
Oh, we're saving that for the Patronis.
It might be a pair of cement shoes.
Here we go, folks.
I don't know what's
45 minutes of me jacking. 45 minutes of me jacking off and 10 minutes of trying to recover. The rest is just silent.
Oh my god, that's a way to permanently light.
I could have got that.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the final race of the night, race 10 in Saratoga. We have the Horror Pony lineup. We got 4 furlongs in this race. You got 15 entries, 3 years or younger. It's a maiden race, so nobody's ever won before. And get ready, folks. Put your last minute wagers in. And no!
No.
Oh, 69. This is the 9 horse. Who's running the 9? Jeff Hammer with the first show.
Right.
Jeff Hammer gets 2. Holy shit, 3 more and he wins. B14, number 14. That's Phil Perron. Put up a picture of some food, please.
Oh shit, the Taco Society in the house.
Me a taco. I had one for dinner.
67. Yeah, you did.
066. That's the 6
kind of a
horse.
sexy. That's a
Lemoy gets 1 on the board. Lemoy gets 2 on the board. Will he win the first prize? He wants the second prize. Oh, Dan Chase! Nope, sorry. Sorry about how you did.
This is bullshit.
Are you taking time to appreciate that?
The man Dave Z. Kennex. I-27 is J Mac.
You sunk my battleship.
Wayne Young knocks 1 in.
And 35.
What the fuck's that?
Why did it get so silent?
It got real suspenseful. 3. Darren Wilson, 1 for Legion's podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, and fucking Neil Lemoy gets 3 on the board. Trinity puts 1 up for the trucks.
Get it.
Oh, 70. Who's got the 070? That's Dave Z with 2.
Oh, hey, yo.
That's Michael Jones puts 1 on the board.
Which one am I?
You're number 4.
The
You
one
got
that's
okay.
like,
What do you mean?
I'm like the only one.
B13. The Luch puts 1 up.
Get it.
75.
075. Another one for D Young.
G. 54.
That's 3 for the 9 horse. Jeff Hammer, the trifecta.
Hammer time.
Oh, J Mac gets 2 up there.
Oh shit, J Mac in the building.
71.
071. That's J Lloyd with 2.
Oh shit, he don't need it. He's got a screener.
The inventor of the horse. The inventor of the horse race. Heron puts another 1 up. Put 1 up for the twin trucker.
This is like the longest game.
Damn, Chase,
Finally, yo, on the board, Paul Pierce, 34, bitch.
5.
Oh, another one for the boo boo.
G. 7.
G47, 1 up there for JoJo Charlesworth.
G. 50.
Oh, fuck, Nudie. Oh, boo boo.
Wow.
Boo boo's
You're just
coming.
playing blackout.
He's in the lead. Who's coming next? Who's getting a hit?
63.
063. Who the fuck has 063? I don't even know because I can't see the screen. Holy 4. Dan Chase got 2 up.
68.
068. Put 1 up for number 8. Matt Jankowski.
46.
G46. Trent Trucker with 3. Will the truck run you over?
Oh, get it. Like the little kid from fucking
B10. Dave Z with the tree.
Hey yo, Banana Laser.
64.
064. Dan Chase hits 3. 2 more to go, kid.
Yo, I'm coming for you, Neil.
79.
Uh-oh. Phil Perron with 4. Will he hit the 5th
Oh
ball?
shit.
And 43.
Oh, almost Perrin, but it goes to the Luch.
I-24.
I-24. Somebody put 1 on the floor.
This is
Oh,
so entertaining.
37.
Jeff Hammer needs 1 more.
Hammer time.
12.
B12, get your vitamin, kid. J-Mac with 3.
19.
Dan Chase puts 4 on the
Oh
board.
shit. Yo.
This is the longest game of bingo ever.
That's what I said. I'm like, are we playing fucking Blackout? Like, what's going on?
The
We're
one
calling
Trent
every
truck
fucking-
needs one more.
I need one more.
21.
Oh, the race is on. The ponies are coming.
Come on, 49.
Who's
His
gonna win?
bingo name is longer than Jackie Brown.
Holy shit. His fours all around.
58.
Ah.
Who hit it? Nobody yet.
36.
That 36. It goes
There it
to
is.
Nudie.
There it
Oh,
Nudie
yo, he
gets
got
the
it.
First place prize.
Wow. Wow.
Who got it?
Fucking Neil.
Oh!
Unbelievable.
You should make a meme of the little bingo winner.
Yes. Neil, you're fucking welcome. See, cut to the chase makes dreams come true.
And 45.
Oh, we still got second place, huh? This is
Second
for Don.
place.
Strike
Oh, we're
Nation.
still fucking going.
G48. Holy shit.
53.
G53. Who's it gonna be?
Who's 8? 8, 38, 50.
73.
It's fours all around. It's anyone's race.
I. 25.
Holy shit, the race is on. Anybody's. Next one's gonna be the winner.
18.
No, it's not. Holy shit. The intensity, the animosity, the suspense. Oh, and it's over. The winner, the man, DZ.
Hey, yo! Banana Laser in the house. Now, what does Dave Z win? That's what I want to know. Look at Joe. He's fucking all discombobulated. Yo, you all right, cuz? You bust your shit?
I'm good.
All right, cool. Yo, what does Dave Z win, though? That's what I want to know.
We're gonna find out right now.
He don't even know. Joey's about to go pick from the bargain bin.
He wins the second round of bingo.
This is the shit I put up with on a weekly basis, folks.
Oh my god.
Six.
Slice and
We are
dice.
covering motherfucking Jackie Brown. Dave Z is the winner of a brand new Disco Godfather.
Shit. Yo, that's dope.
Sorry, Nudie. You wish you had this. Sorry, Nudie. You wish you had this. Now go watch Hereditary again. Because you gave it 7 out of fucking 10. Fucking whack. I'll show you how to fuck a hen. Can't get no pussy. That's what you settle for. A chick, motherfucker. On the goddamn floor.
Oh.
Oh, Marajara.
Wow. Now, that was fucking exciting. Is everybody else excited?
All right, I gotta calm down now.
You all right?
I've been waiting days to do the fucking horse race.
I can fucking tell, bro. That was fucking amazing. That was good. Hey, congratulations.
Lacey's like, you fucking guys could have just called me after this part.
Let's see. It's
What?
too late. It's too late to back out now, baby.
What are you talking about?
Death do us part.
What, I don't have an option?
No, you can't get on
Holy
that.
shit.
Well,
Rude.
congratulations to Neil and Dave Z.
Neil and Dave Z.
Hell yeah, yo. Hell yeah. And Dave Z will actually be on the next show. Dave Z's on the
Excellent.
Kill Bill show. So congratulations. That's what you get. So technically you've been on 2 now, Dave. You greedy bastard.
Yeah,
Boy,
boy.
Skeleton Crew alum.
Fucking worked up a sweat on that one. Hold on, look at
Oh,
this.
God.
What is going on with these masks?
Holy
Like,
shit.
there's just like a bunch of,
Yo,
like, there
Mike.
was a Jason, now there's a Vader. Like,
I don't
what
know
is
what's
this
going on.
like?
Oh,
I'm playing figurine bingo over here.
He was
Oh,
so
that's what it
bored.
was.
He was so bored watching that shit.
He sat there. He had his fucking bingo card out. He was fucking putting the dots. Waiting,
well, yo, now you know how we feel when we listen to just the movies. So, you know. Tip for tat, motherfucker.
Dang.
All right, so
Yeah.
let's get to a good show. No, Mike, shut up. Let's get to a good show. All right, so like I said in the intro, and if you can't read the fucking thing that you clicked on, we are covering Quentin Tarantino's Jackie Brown. So I want to start by going around the horn and getting everyone's initial thoughts on the movie without getting into too many in-depth details of it. So we will start with, let's start right to left this time. So Lacey Lou,
What's up?
do
What it do?
What
What's
are
your question?
What are your I don't know what's going on right now. What are
I
your
never
initial
do.
thoughts on Jackie Brown?
The biopic? No.
The biopic. We'll get into that later.
No, we won't.
Yes, we will.
No, I remember. Oh, are we doing like our first time of watching it, or?
Yeah, actually, let's get into everybody's history with this movie. Where did you find it? How did you find it? Did you find it at Family Video?
No, I did not find it at Family Video.
What is this fucking Family Video? I seen somebody post old
It's a
DVDs
video
for
store.
$6.
It's like a Blockbuster.
It's like
but
the only one in existence. Yeah.
Bro, I see. Jeremy's like, yeah, I got all these fucking movies. There's like 10 DVDs. I got them for $7.99. Yeah. What the fuck? What kind of store you going? Dollar Video.
Fucking shit.
You kidding me? I got a fucking the
because
Walmart
they're
bin
used,
still charging
so-
me $17 a movie. Man.
Joey, that's where Joey got Dave Z's prize from the Walmart bin.
It wouldn't be surprising.
Disco Godfather.
So, Lacey Lou, your history with Jackie Brown.
Well, I remember. I don't remember which movie it was on. I think it was like on From Dusk Till Dawn, and it like had a preview for Jackie Brown, like on the VHS.
Yep.
Like, and I just remember like Jackie would like it was the preview, the trailer of where she was just like pushing the button and saying her name, like Jackie Brown.
Right.
And it'd be like Pam Grier is Jackie Brown.
And that's the best part of those trailers. It had the trailer guy. Like, yeah. Hell yeah.
In the shadow of the outer bridge crossing.
But I was like a kid when I watched that. So like I never like I didn't watch it when I was a kid. I probably watched it like maybe 10 years ago.
Okay.
Like 20.
Fresh roll.
And so like I remember like it sticking out like certain parts, like we'll get into that later, I guess. But like I didn't remember like the whole movie. So this was I think a second time watch for me.
Okay. Yep. Right on. And we will get into an in-depth discussion in a little bit. So Joey, what are your how did you find Quentin Tarantino's Jackie Brown?
Good old Jackie Brown, eh? It was a long time ago in the late 90s. No, I saw this once also. This was my second watch. And like around the time this came out is like around the time I discovered Pulp Fiction, you know, like the late 90s. And, you know, around the same time looking into, you know, oh, what else has this guy done? You know, you look into the past, you see like, been in and not directed. You get a taste of it all. But then you watch Jackie Brown and I was just like, okay. You know, like watching it now, first of all, I barely remembered things. You know?
Yes. Yep.
So as an adult and somebody who's watching it now, like to like focus on the film, and that's the kind of movie you want to focus in on. It's really dialogue-based, character-driven. And back in the day, you know, it's real easy to just space out, check out, and just be more focused on like, you know, the actual story at hand, plot-wise from A to B, than the actual atmosphere and, you know, commentary on different things that life has to bring, right? So I mean, watching it now is you can almost say it was a first time watch,
right?
Again, you know, this is one of the, you know, less familiar Tarantino films that I've seen. So,
yep. How about you, Donnie Onion Rings?
I saw the first hour of this last week on Hulu when I thought that was the original recording date.
Wait a minute. What do you mean? What do you mean the first hour?
Well, if you will let me finish, when you called and said, look, we had to reschedule.
Don's going to fucking get it. He don't even know, but he's going to get it on this episode. Go ahead, please continue. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Now that we can actually fucking hear you on this episode.
When you called and said that we were going to move the recording dates, I stopped and said, okay, well, I guess I can finish watching our stuff for Mafia. So I put it away until this afternoon when I watched the second hour.
And
why you gotta bring up old shit?
You know, Dan called the fucking Bada Bing payphone too.
What do you mean?
I'm very familiar with payphones.
Yeah, you are.
To be perfectly honest with you.
Who was your one call?
Literally Lacey Lou all day, every which motherfucking way. So without getting too far into it, Donnie, which half is better, the first hour or the second?
I would probably put them right about equal.
You're fucking crazy. All right, Mike, what was your initial thoughts on Jackie Brown?
All right. So I saw Jackie Brown for the first time in the theater because
Wow.
by the time this movie was coming out, Tarantino was firmly established. A lot of people don't remember when Pulp Fiction actually came out. He wasn't quite as known because he only had Reservoir Dogs as far as directing. Pulp Fiction was the one that really put him on the map.
Right.
I think when this one came out, this was really polarizing because while it still retained like kind of some of the cool factor of his first two movies, it felt like this one was definitely a pivot into new territory. And I think that some people weren't on board with it the first time. I liked it the first time, but I've liked it more with repeat viewings. I think the story is very strong. It's another dialogue-driven movie. I think this one relies even more on dialogue than even Reservoir Dogs, which is heavily dialogue-driven. So, there is some arguments, or there are some like things that detract, or you could argue detract from it, which we'll get in later. But overall, I actually think this is one of out of his whole resume. I might call this one the most underrated, just because of how polarizing, at least it was back then.
Now, you said it made a pivot. Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
I think after Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction, those two movies had a very similar style. You had the kind of like the rip on the Hong Kong cinema gangsters with the suits, the way they wore. There was a lot of that style in there. This one, he kind of pivoted away from that with the story. It had nothing to do.
Pivot.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with like these cool hitmen and gangsters. It was, a story completely different. He kind of, I guess you could say, lightly did a homage to blaxploitation films of the 70s with this one.
Well,
it was kind of, he was expanding his horizons in this one. He was, getting away from like the uber cool stuff, and you could see, as you'll be doing more shows on his further resume, how he just keeps expanding.
Right.
Almost Kubrick-like, where you could take movies later on and they have the Tarantino traits in them, but they're very different movies. And I think this was the first one to kind of do that, expand what his capabilities are, or at least show everyone that he was capable of doing more. And that's not to say Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction there's any issues with those, because there's not. It's just that I think by this time he was like, okay, I'm going to show people more just what I had been doing previously.
Yeah,
Mr. Chase,
what up?
We're getting some, and Mike, we're getting a lot of love here in the group chat. There's a lot
I can't imagine it's love. I know we're getting something.
There's a lot of handsome ass bald dudes in this thread. I need to shave my head again.
All right, read them up. What do we got? Oh, Watson's in the motherfucking house. Shit.
Down in the dark, yo.
Yeah, Todd, you are looking extra fucking insidious over there, bro.
No, it's like straight like that Exorcist scene where like it's all dark and then all of a sudden like it'll like come into view like really quick. Like we got the fucking Exorcist over there. Exordon.
Where is the
that?
What up, Watson?
Then we get a Mike's rocking a tank too. Look at that.
I know, right? What is this fucking no sleeves fucking Tuesday? Shit.
Darren Wilson wants to rip off his sleeves. And Nudi's bloating that he won the Hereditary Digital Code.
Jesus.
He fucking is.
Guys. Well,
now, yo,
guys.
Hey Neil, have you seen Hereditary yet? That's a question. Oh, he has.
Yeah.
How do you know, Don?
Because he keeps mentioning it on the page all the time. He says it's 7.5 out of 10.
What is this, Jason Lloyd? Okay, so do we have any more? What's up, man?
It just keeps going.
Way too much male talk about clothing and stuff. Like there are ladies' presents, you fucks. Well, one lady, anyways.
Well, Watson says he's just rocking a pair of gym shorts up in here.
I wouldn't expect any less. Just nothing but.
There's way too many fucking sausages in this Sunday sauce.
There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt.
All right, Daniel, your initial fucking experience with it.
All right, so I saw this back in the day. Now I made this confession on the last show, and I might get ripped. No, I'm definitely gonna get ripped for this. I did not know fucking Tarantino directed this. I always thought that he had something to do with it in a large capacity, but I didn't know he directed it. And it's because of exactly what Mike said. It, to me, the pivot was actually like, it was very un-Tarantino like. Like usually you develop your style as movies go on. He came right out of the gate with Reservoir Dogs and then Pulp Fiction, which are extremely stylistic, and you just know that you're watching a Tarantino movie. But with this, while it is dialogue heavy, the dialogue is different in a lot of ways too from all his movies, really. And anybody that's watched a Tarantino movie knows exactly what I mean. I don't need to explain it. I'm not going to explain it. So,
you know what else, dude? It doesn't. You know what it doesn't do? It doesn't lead into a plot twist like the other movies do.
Correct.
Like, there's no crazy plot twist in this.
Well, at the end,
there's there, but it's not like the
right.
other two movies
Right.
that preceded this.
Well, and the ending too. I mean, obviously, we're not going to get right into it, but like it almost that's what kind of the whole movie's about, right? It's like people playing each other. So you find out, like, okay, well, are they really gonna, like, who's really gonna play each other in the end? Like, honestly, I thought that Jackie Brown was gonna say "fuck you" to everybody in the end, and that was kind of the twist, and it was kind of a heartfelt one in that sense, because, you know, there was kind of a happy ending to it, which was cool. But yeah, no, stylistically, I almost feel like there is no style to it. And like you said, like, it was kind of an homage to a blaxploitation movie, but from Tarantino, I expected that to be over the fucking top.
Well,
Right.
Dan, I think where you like got confused, where like you didn't think he directed it or whatever, it's because it was the first film that he put to screen that he adapted. It was a book.
It was right, yeah.
So I think that's probably where you might be like getting it confused.
Mhm.
But yeah, it was a book.
Right.
Like and he didn't write it.
It doesn't take much.
Wasn't Pulp Fiction also a book adaptation, or
Doubt it.
No.
No.
It wasn't adapted from a book, but like the whole thing was like, you know, the pulp books that used to come out, like
Right.
similar to like the Penny Dreadful type things, like you know, that pulp genre that was like detective, you know, weird shit happening, not supernatural, but like, you know,
Right.
you know, getting bald gagged and duped in a hiney, you know, in a pawn shop, you know.
Right. Well, and we talked about this on the last show too, where it's like he adapted the way he tells his stories from books. Like, that's how books are usually told, kind of out of order,
Right.
kind of, you know what I'm saying, kind of like that. And then, you know, I think that he might have bit that style, but then he created his own genre in terms of movie making. I think we talked about this before. I don't know if he created it, but he definitely fucking perfected it, in my opinion anyways.
Right.
But so before we get, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and similarly with like the blaxploitation film, like this, Jackie Brown is influenced by it, obviously through the music, but and Pam Grier as Foxy Brown. I mean, there's no dissociation. It's obvious, right? But like at the core, what is this movie? Like, it's a crime fucking movie. You know what I mean? It's totally. It's not like it's all about racial commentary and all this, you know, stuff that was embedded in blaxploitation movies that on the top, you know, was quote unquote, you know, cheesy and B and all that stuff. But here, right, like you said with Pulp Fiction, he took the pulp and put his own thumbprint on it. Things on a deal.
Right. Which also there's a little meta action going on in here, because in Reservoir Dogs they're talking about Pam Grier, right? Pam Grier is in this movie. Thought that was pretty fucking cool. But so since we're talking about her though, and Pam Grier just right out of the gate, like, she's fucking great and everything. So great casting choice. But what do you guys think of the cast in general? I mean, is there one fucking cast member that like you're not completely fucking, you know, like Robert De Niro, who like straight up, like right there, like I honestly forgot he was in it, and I'm like, oh, holy shit. And it's kind of a subdued role for him, in a sense, even though the shit that transpired is fucking, you know, it gets pretty wild towards the end. But yeah, between him, Sam Jackson, I mean, just Michael Keaton, I mean,
Bridget Fonda. That would seem like an interesting casting. Bridget Fonda out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, let's start there actually. What did you guys think of her role? Because I'm really interested in this portion of the show.
Can I ask this question before we start? Like, what's the
Absolutely
deal as
not.
far as spoilers? Like, can we talk freely or
It's 1997.
21 years old.
Yeah.
It's old enough to drink. We should be able to spoil it. Come on.
That's a fucking
Exactly.
damn good rule, Lacey. If it's old enough to drink, it should
That
be
is
good
good.
to go.
Right?
I like it.
Cheers to that. Fuck.
Word, I'll fucking drink to that shit.
I gotta go get a drink.
Joey, you thought you were gonna make your point.
He's all
No,
over
8
the
seconds.
point.
I don't remember. Oh, 8 seconds.
No.
Yeah, let's
That's
do it.
vodka.
Ready?
That's fucking vodka. No way, guys.
Yeah, no, Blazy, please don't die on this one. I'll do an 8 second.
Yeah, fucking Dawn thinks that my liver should not be functioning. Fucking little shit. I was like, I messaged Dan last night, like after that happened, and I was like, that little fucking shit.
Hey, low hanging fruit. I gotta take it.
Dawn,
Best hustle I can
do you drink, Dawn?
No.
At all? Do you do anything?
Nope.
You fucking
Water.
Weirdo. Water? Really?
So how would you know how
I
much
have
a
this
liver
thing,
can
no.
take?
I don't fully trust anyone that doesn't do anything. Like, you don't even do, like, Adderall or something weird.
What are you talking?
Yeah,
What do you
something
mean? Don't ask somebody that. What the fuck is wrong with
It's
you?
Dawn. He loves it. What do you mean? He's got no
That's
sleeves.
Sorry.
He might as well have showed up without any pants. He's got no sleeves.
We don't know if he has them on or not.
Actually, it kind of looks like he's got sleeves with those fucking hairy ass arms you got there.
Onion rings and scissor.
Did you say he's scissoring?
Yes, that's exactly what he said, Lacey.
It sounded like it.
And welcome to another episode of Cut to the Chase, ladies and gentlemen. So Bridget Fonda though, she's fucking fantastic. What did you guys think of her part in this movie?
I agree with you that her acting was fantastic. The character, well, she was a real CNX Tuesday, sweetheart.
You think so?
I mean, dude, she wanted it all, but didn't want to do anything to earn anything.
Yeah.
Get stoned on the couch. Like, dude, I want to get stoned on the couch too, but you still gotta do what you gotta do, kid.
If I was a character in this movie, it'd probably be fucking her.
Of course, you are a character.
What do you mean?
Pulp Fiction line. Come on. I think she was great though, and I gotta say too, probably the most weed ever smoked in any Tarantino movie. Correct? They were blazing every other scene, right?
De Niro was loving it.
Yeah, right. I think now, am I right? Doesn't what the fuck? Is it? De Niro's got that jungle fever going on, doesn't he? In real life, that's how he gets down, right?
Yeah, his wife's a black woman.
Exactly. Yeah, no, that's what I was gonna say. Fuck yeah, I love this movie. Anyways, no.
We got a couple more comments in the thread here. We got
Joey, we're trying to conduct a fucking serious show here.
Don the Sharks. Watson, Lacey's liver is toast.
Oh shit.
And he ate Little Watch chips today and got upset.
Oh, good. I'm glad that your son ate your fucking chips now. I felt bad for you for a minute.
Hope he's spitting them. Get him, Will Watt.
No, eat them all.
There's many requests for Thanos Dan to make an appearance.
Yo. Wow. A little throwback to a fucking little Infinity War episode a couple episodes ago.
No, I think they're talking about your live stream.
Yeah, I know what the fuck you're talking about. Thank you. God damn it. Is that it? Is that it, Joey? Is that all the is that all from the peanut gallery? No.
That's all from the peanut gallery. Hey,
right, well,
I gotta speak for the people when
please
they
do.
can't be heard.
Oh, he ate his chips. Okay. Yes, Flames.
Yes, Flames.
No, to clarify, Watson ate Little Watts chips.
Why did you do that, Watson? What kind of chips
Well,
were
that
they,
was
bro?
a dick move. I feel bad for your son.
I know, right? Yo, he's got to eat. He needs that strength for the next episode of Horror Corridor. Yeah, right?
Oh, okay. Feel up, Superman.
So okay, let's get more into the cat. If anybody doesn't have anything else to say about Bridget Fonda, let's get into fucking. What did you guys think of De Niro's character in this? Like I said, probably one of the more subdued characters, actually.
He did a great job playing.
Speaking of subdued characters, what's up, Mike?
Mike was here.
He's great being uncomfortable in every scene because he just got out of jail. He's not really sure anything that's going on with this plan, and of course he fucks up some in the movie, and he pays the price. But I think his character plays that small time petty. He's not a pro at what he does, and he's kind of along for the ride, and shit happens. We all know what happens to him.
Yes, which is fucking great too. But
anybody? Yeah, I feel like he was kind of worthless.
Oh, he definitely was. Like he was almost
like like he was just an idiot, like criminal.
Right.
I don't know. Like, I mean, I've been around some worthless people, and his character totally reminded me of that.
Oh yeah.
That's why he got along so well with Melanie.
Yeah, the worthless people.
But I think that's kind of how he was supposed to be, because I mean, a lot of the characters, petty criminals, are fuck ups.
Well, you're asking about what we think of the character, right? Or just Robert De Niro in general?
The character. The
character is a fuck up, really.
Right. Well, obviously.
Well, I mean, he went to prison.
Right. Yeah.
He got caught.
I just think for a role for De Niro, it was just very subdued. I've never seen him in kind of like a mellow fucking stone, just like you guys said, kind of a dumbass. Like, I wouldn't say dumbass per se, but just kind of like everyday criminal type.
Well, you're used to him being like the main kingpin in the movie or something, where like he's the mastermind or the boss or so, making kind of a side role. But I mean, Tarantino does that kind of thing. He'll bring cast members in just to like do something on the side.
Speaking of bringing cast members in the side, holy fucking shit, Captain Spaulding is a judge? Like, yo, that shit was crazy, dude. I'm like, has he been in any other Tarantino flicks? I don't think so, right? That was it, I believe. Sid Haig? Anybody? Bueller?
Don't think so.
Yeah. It doesn't ring a bell.
Right.
I can't say that I would know the answer to that question.
Dynamite drop in, Joey. Glad to see the broadcasting school's paid off. So what do you guys?
I try.
No. Hey.
Oh, look at this, Kill Bill Volume 2.
Okay. Can you elaborate?
He was in Kill Bill Volume 2 as Jet.
He was doing Yes Flames.
Oh yes, yeah, right. Yeah.
You asked if he was.
Yes.
He's the bartender at the strip club.
In Kill Bill 2, bartender at the strip club.
That was the prestigious role.
I don't. Yeah. Listen, I would take any role in a Tarantino movie. I don't care, right?
Put another cameo of your bald head in
there. Listen, Lacey Will.
Listen.
Damn, would you be the stunt butt for one of the guys in Pulp Fiction?
Absolutely. Where do I sign up for that?
Stunt butt.
What? What is his life?
I mean, it's a little dimply, but it might work.
So what you would do, being Rams's role in Pulp Fiction?
Oh my God! Did they show his ass? Really? Ugh. Anyways.
He's like, I'm choosing not to fuck it.
Yeah. Trying to get that out of my fucking head. Now, let's talk about Sam motherfucking Jackson. Now, like, what did you guys think of his character? Because many would say that actually he kind of plays the same character, like in a lot of movies. I actually thought that this one though, he teetered between being kind of cocky and still having his shit together and kind of running the show to a certain extent, or at least he thought he was for a good portion of the movie. And so he kind of played that boss role, and yet he was getting played at the same time. And then, you know, he was still getting walked on by, you know, basically all the females, you know, obviously Jackie Brown, and then Bridget Fonda as well, you know. He's like, get the phone. She's like, it's for you. Like, you know, it's for you. But shit like that, it was very like, it was very up and down. Like, I thought that it was pretty it was like a diverse character. Not diverse in the sense that like from his other roles. I just mean like he thought he was a badass. Like
to speak to that, Dan, he's the type of character in this movie that watches a TV show called Chicks with Guns,
right?
But is not even paying attention to the chicks and is just talking about the motherfucking guns.
Right,
so,
right.
I mean, that explains his character perfectly to me.
Right, totally, yeah, absolutely. And one of my favorite scenes, though, and I don't know if anybody else feels the same way, is the scene with Chris Tucker. Anybody?
Oh, when he makes them get in the trunk, the whole lead up to it.
That shit's funny as hell to me. Like to trick somebody into doing it, and then he fucking does what he does. Like, by the way, Smokey and Debo in the same movie. This is '97, so this was after Friday, right? Yeah.
And he's still talking while he opens the trunk and pop.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I honestly, when I watched this again, and getting back to what you guys were basically saying, it was kind of like a first watch for me too. Because when I saw it before, like I said, I didn't even realize it was Tarantino. So when I looked at it this time, it was through a completely different lens.
Did you skip the opening scene that said Tarantino's third film?
What, back in the day? Fuck you, Mike. I probably saw it. I just didn't. Yeah, go fuck yourself. So no, I don't know. Like, it's just one of those things where I think about it, and to think that Chris Tucker is in a Tarantino movie is just fucking fantastic, and it really fits too, as well as what the fuck is his name? Fucking Debo. I don't know his real name. Whatever.
Tiny whatever.
Yes, exactly. But seeing those two were fucking great. But I don't know. I just think overall this cast was fucking fire. Does anybody else have anything to add on anything to do with the cast of this movie?
Certainly. Are you fucking kidding me? I let Lacey go first about Ordell, the question.
What?
Well, I mean, as far as casting, I mean, you got to think about when Pulp Fiction came
out. Easy, Mike. Hold on. I was about to make a point.
I'm really confused.
I mean, no one expected John Travolta to be in a movie like that.
True.
At a time.
Mm-hmm. Right.
No, of course not.
What's going on? I don't know what's about to transpire.
I just wanted to backtrack to like the character of Ordell, because you said, people say that it's Samuel L. playing the same character, but I mean, look at this character. I mean, in the beginning of the film, look at the way the first phone call happens with Melanie. He whacks Tucker in the trunk, like that whole lead up, like it shows the power he can assert over these people. But then what happens when Jackie gets in the mix? The tide
He's too
shifts.
big of a boss ass bitch to take.
Right.
On.
You know, he becomes like this almost Thanos like figure to a really humanized figure. You know,
motherfucker.
What?
What?
What do you mean?
But think about it, right? Like in the beginning, you know, it was like a first time watch all over again. So it's like meeting these characters with a fresh lens. He was very imposing in the beginning of the film, right?
Right.
By the end of the film, like the way she fucking tricked him in the dark and all that, you know, and that was the major shifting part. I mean, literally and figuratively, right? Because that's where his decline happens.
Right. And to segue into another character, I mean, Robert Forster. I mean, honestly, guys, I think that he is probably, I wouldn't go as far as to say he's underrated, because I think people do give him his props, but because he's not over the top like a Sam Jackson or whatever. But at the same time, like, that guy in every role fucking crushes it. And I was thinking about it too.
Dude, I'm welling up right now just thinking about it.
Right?
On my stomach in the end of the film. I don't know.
Right? Like, you know what's fucked up about it too is he went through a hell of a lot. Like, there was a lot of shit going on just so he could get what was it? Fucking $500,000, right? So $250,000, right? They split it or whatever.
I don't remember the exact number.
Right, but all he really had to do was play a fucking quick card game with fucking Walter White, right? Anybody? Bueller? No. Okay, never mind. By the way, I guarantee that he will be back on Better Call Saul, right? Am I right? Anybody?
I don't think anybody's like on your level tonight.
No, I'm saying fucking Better Call Saul.
I like Walter White, but I haven't seen it.
I think that might happen like the last season of Better. It'll go right up to the Breaking Bad era.
Oh, you're asking if you think we'll think Walter White? Never mind.
Well, here's the thing. I think because because Saul knows him. Whether he knows him through Mike or whether he just knows him personally, that's who he calls. You know, he's like, I got a guy that can make you disappear. So to not fucking include that, I mean, especially that actor.
Oh my god!
What do you mean?
The meme is up.
What meme? Oh god, should I even check?
Oh,
It is the best thing that I've ever
God.
fucking seen.
Holy Moses. He fucking took my naked body and put down his face on her top of his shorts.
What?
I can't even.
Holy oh my
What was that?
God. This is fucking the meme and it's all its glory.
This is.
Oh my
this,
Get
God.
ready. I
He
gotta
really
put it on
fucking
the
outdid himself.
Oh
He really
my
fucking outdid
god.
himself. Oh my
Ladies
god.
and gentlemen.
The meme to end all memes. Horrifully presents Don the Sharks.
Oh boy.
Oh my god. We need Neil on the show. Wait, I'm assuming it's Neil who made this. Of course it is.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow. Wow. Neil, hop on the show. This is fucking hilarious. Oh my
Somebody
god.
send this guy the link.
Somebody send this guy a fucking link.
Oh my god. I'm
Put him to
sorry.
bed. Wow.
Here it is, folks.
Yo, how do I screenshot?
Justin says he's so sorry.
Wow.
Fucking glorious.
I will save that and I will use that as my actual avatar.
Can I actually use this at the episode headline?
Don's
Can we
gonna
use
use,
this?
Don's
Can
gonna
we
use
use
that for his grinder profile.
Grinder. I'm gonna save that and I'm gonna use that as my avatar one of these days.
Hey, we're not sorry, Watson. We're not sorry at all.
I'm not sorry in the least. This is cut to the chase. Neil,
That is-
well done.
God.
I think Neil's actually the MVP of this episode.
I mean, he's the
Wow.
fucking bingo winner.
Right?
He won the
Wow.
fucking horse race. Look at
Wow. Jesus.
MVP.
No, like I don't even know how to get back into this movie from something like that. No, because like once you see that image, like there's like that's
It's
like
burned.
life altering, right? No, like there's no going back. Like cut to the chase is over. Like this is like the final episode. It can't be topped.
that. I want to know how Neil got into my iCloud and got my nudes.
Oh my god.
So wait, that was you that was actually humping the shark?
Oh, I'm fucking. No, I don't have any
What do
fucking
you
nudes.
He's got his own special folder for that.
Holy.
Oh, wow.
It
Okay.
just really looks like my body, though.
Woo.
Like a hairless fucking lump of, pale skin.
It kind of reminded me of like Tusk.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking
I was
too.
like,
Oh my god.
Shit, bro.
Wow.
Justin Long's long lost brother.
Oh my god. Wow. He sewed some fucking sleeves on him. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, Jackie Brown. I don't even know how to
Yes,
segue back
yes.
into this. Wow.
Do I have time to make myself a drink?
Absolutely, Lacey Lou. So, okay, let me ask you guys a question. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank here to be perfectly honest with you.
Yo, what about the motherfucking soundtrack?
Yo, soundtrack's dope. Right out the gate. Right out the gate. Joey, play that song again.
Oh, you want me to play that track again?
Play that
Please.
shit. Play that shit.
Oh, and there he comes.
And Nudie, you
across
better fucking show yourself.
110th Street.
Get that fucking Jason mask out of here. Mike already brought that shit. Show yourself.
Hey guys,
What's up, brother? Yo, MVP. MVP. Wow. Play that shit. Play it.
Oh, the
Get it.
MVP has entered the building.
Hereditary.
Most valuable photoshopper, Neil Leroy.
Oh my god, bro. That shit was fucking classic. I'm not even gonna ask you if you have any thoughts on Jackie Brown, but I will for technical reasons. Do you have any thoughts on the movie?
For technical reasons.
do I have any problems with what? Jackie Brown?
Not problems. I mean, I guess if you got problems with it, but no, do you have any just
I have
general
no problems
thoughts?
with Jackie Brown.
Okay. All right.
On
Thanks for coming on the show. We'll see you next time.
Jackie Brown's great.
Right on.
I'm trying to get my audio fixed. For some reason, I got my audio is really low.
No, we'll take care of it, Nudie. See you later, brother.
Sounds like that on my end.
Ejected. Let's get back to the movie. I'm gonna get it bad after that, bro.
Someone just cut right to the chase.
Cut that chase.
Yo.
Later.
Wow, Lacey, you missed it.
What? What do you mean?
Neil was on the show, but he got booted.
What do you mean you got booted?
He was the first member of Cut to the Chase to ever get booted. Thank you, Joey.
What happened? What
Yo,
happened?
baby, just you gotta listen to the show.
No,
gotta
what do you mean? I need to know.
He was here and then he was gone, and it was glorious.
What happened?
Joey just got tired of his shit. His
No.
mic was all low. We thought it was Mike Merriman. Like, it was just too much.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
I didn't even get fucking paid back tenfold in photos.
Let me see your cat, Mike. What's the cat's name?
I'm catting to the chase over here.
Dan, you gotta listen to the show. Lacey, no. Wait, what's going on here?
Who's this?
Why is Watson quoting us?
Oh God, baby, yeah.
What's going on? You're not telling me something.
It was fucking fantastic. It was glorious.
It's literally what they said. Nudie came on, his mic was low, and Joey just said, "Here, I'll fix it," and just dropped him.
Well, why is he not in the chat? What's going
You're
on?
fucking out of here.
That's literally what it was.
Since I'm hosting a chat room, I could like kick you out of it, you know. So I clicked the check.
So you were just done with it.
Over it.
It was just a fucking joke.
Over it.
I mean, it was just a joke.
I don't know what's going on. He's not commenting.
Fix your audio. Get your shit together. We might think about letting you back on and Cut to the Chase. How about that? How about them apples?
He'll have to come on and do Hereditary with you. Use digital code.
Well, I already did my live review of Hereditary. I love how fucking
That was you?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? I thought, never mind.
Lacey Lowe, don't even fucking start with me. Did you make a drink?
Mm-hmm.
What did you make?
What do you think I made?
Motherfucking grape bomb. Now, Lacey Lou, tell the audience what is in a grape bomb.
A grape bomb.
Oh, my pen's ready.
Water, Kool-Aid, and codeine.
I wish. No, it is vodka, sugar-free Red Bull because I can't drink caffeine, but I think it might have it in it anyways.
It's vodka and what, baby?
Vodka, Red Bull, and grape soda.
What?
What do you mean?
They didn't make our grape bomb like that.
No, but I didn't make it right either because I should have like vodka.
Is there really a wrong way to make a grape bomb though?
Yes, we've had them all.
Use fucking orange drink.
I don't know. I know how you don't serve a Jaeger shot.
with fucking something that'll kill Lacey. Yeah, Lacey almost died taking a Jaeger shot. They tried to take her out at Hooters.
Yeah, it's because mine are better looking.
It's true. Hooters alum. That's why too. They were
fuck off! Don't tell people that.
What do you mean? You told people that in the last show.
Did I really?
Yes. Yes, you did.
You know that alcohol Rumplemints?
Oh my god! I just flashbacks to being 18 years old at the bar and fucking this boy was to make us always drink Rumplemints, and I'll never fucking drink it again.
I used to do half Rumplemints, half Jaeger, in a shot glass.
Dude, yeah, that's Puke City Street.
That's my nightmare.
I was like, no, I don't
Hooters
think
alum. Yeah, thanks, Dan.
You're welcome, Lacey Lou. Absolutely, that was a fucking great time though. But yeah, Lacey almost died from a fucking shard. Okay.
So runtime, what did you guys think of the runtime on Jackie Brown? It was 2 hours and 34 minutes.
It was like probably. It was like, yeah. Are we even covering a movie here?
We just got back to it.
No, can I be honest with you though? I'm glad you brought that up, Lacey, because I do think that this movie might have been too long. To be perfectly honest with you, there was like when they get to the mall at the end, shit's straight fire. Like literally, like everything leading up to that, though, you probably could have cut out like a couple minutes here, a couple minutes there. I don't think it was all necessary. I think that it all basically said the same thing, right? They're a certain type of people, and they're fucking all kind of playing each other, more some people than others or whatever. Everybody's kind of playing each other. Everybody thinks that they have the upper hand. I think that could have been achieved with a lot less bullshit. You feel me?
I think at 210, 215, I would have been all over this.
Well,
right.
Don,
Yeah.
you did have to break it up into sections. So
Don breaks it up in 10-minute increments.
On chapter 28 of the DVD.
but I could have
titled-
handled 16 minutes less.
Joey, where's your camera, bro? Stop being shady.
Bro, I'm trying to take care of a couple things over here.
What? I don't even want to know. Actually, no, don't turn it on. No, turn it off.
HYD, how you doing?
How you doing? Okay, yeah, no, I do agree though, Lacey. Now, actually, Lacey, what do you think? Do you think it was a little too long?
Oh, it was way too fucking long.
Right, exactly.
Like, I mean, just like little bits and pieces could have been cut out here and there. Like, I get what he was like going for, like with the opening montage of like her, like, you know, walking or, you know, traveling on the little motor thing that moves you at the airport.
I walked in one of those, Lacey.
Which took like, aw.
I did.
And, all right. And, so cute. Okay. No, of course correct. Anyway, so no, as she's walking on that, you know, thing, and it seems like she's like in no rush, like what so fucking ever. It's like a 5-minute intro, and then all of a sudden she has to hurry up to run to like, I mean, you just took your sweet ass time like walking on that thing. I mean, like I'll like when I'm at the airport, I'll carry my luggage, and you know, I'm like, fuck, I don't want to be stuck on this thing. I'm ready to get out to where I'm going. But she just took her time, and then all of a sudden, when she gets off of it, she's like, "Oh, I need to hurry up!" Right. Like, you know, like what the fuck? I don't know. Cut out that part at least.
I mean, think about it though. Like, it's pre 9/11. You know, like you don't have that kind of fucking stress on you at all. So you're not even thinking about shit like that. So at first, you go in, you're doing your thing, and then as you're getting in closer, as it's moving on and time's going on, the stress is on, you're thinking about it, your fucking heart starts beating, stress starts going, bing, bong, boom. Next thing you know,
that edible kicks in.
Exactly.
Well, I guess I'm post 9/11, so I guess I feel the sense of urgency when I'm at a fucking airport.
Exactly. You know, I mean, it's a major difference. You know, you gotta think about it, right? If we're talking about traveling on an airport,
who took his pants off?
What?
Yo, you could just like walk to an airport, hop a flight, no questions asked, bing, bang, boom, done.
Right.
Now they fucking stick fingers in your asshole. Like,
right.
Come on.
Yep. Now, speaking of fingers in your asshole, what do you think, Mike? You think this this movie was too long?
It's a good question. I think they could have shaved some running time off. I mean, because they did the whole mall scene 3 times by different.
Correct.
Yeah, but I actually like that aspect of it.
Oh,
I did too. I did too.
I think some of the stuff leading up to it,
correct,
probably could have cut down just so we got.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll be the devil's advocate.
Okay.
You know, I got it. I think that's all right.
That kid is the devil.
Good movie.
I mean, just think about this movie, though, right? This movie is
thinking
about the characters, you know, like, and the way they change throughout the film, right? Especially, not Jackie, but what the hell's his name? Fucking Robert Forster.
Robert Forster.
Max
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, Max.
Yeah. Especially him, right? Like, think about the morality change in him throughout the film.
Right.
And everything from their facial expressions and the way things happen, you know, like the different lenses of seeing coming out of the dressing room, and
right,
you know, everything that happens in the film is strategically there. And you know, whether you snip it out, yeah, it might convey the same message. You know what I mean? Remember, this is a motion picture. This needs to be fully encompassed. And like, if you look at commentaries, he shows not just the deleted scene, but like the reason why he took the scene out, you know,
right,
on the DVDs of his movies. So, you know, I watched that for Pulp Fiction, but I'd be interested to see why, you know, because think about it, right? I mean, he's not just like slapping some shit together here. I mean, his shit is mad, broad spectrum, in depth. So I feel like every frame, if you paused it and thought and looked at it and analyzed it, there's something deep to dig through. So it's rich. It's not.
It is
wasted, time. It's not like it's fluff. You know what I mean?
I would.
Fluff is the thing that seems like fluff is
really not fluff.
Right, it's not because it's all the dialogue and all that shit that
is adding up into.
But it is kind of a fluffer nutter though, like a little bit. Like, all right, so here's my thing. Here's my thing with it. I agree. I totally agree. First of all, I think this is one of those movies where it depends on what type of mood you're in. If you're expecting a certain thing, especially after seeing Reservoir Dogs, after seeing Pulp Fiction, knowing Quentin Tarantino, you do expect a certain type of I want to say energy, maybe, but I know what you're saying, and I feel you on that. And I honestly think though that I would rate this movie higher if it wasn't from Tarantino.
Earlier I said that, at the core, this is what? A crime thriller, crime action film. But like, I don't think about it. It's really a fucking love story too. Right?
Oh, without a doubt. Absolutely.
I mean? It's because again, when you're looking Tarantino, right? You're thinking, fucking eyeball. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking, like you say, a little more fucking pizzazz in it. Where this one just fucking struts nice through, does its thing.
Not a whole lot. No, I think this is his least violent film.
Oh yeah. Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Right. But also, though, I do think that the deaths you don't really see coming. Like literally, all the deaths are just somebody pulling out a gun real quick. Do you know what I'm saying?
Also,
pop, pop.
A big difference is the violence and deaths. Although they're lower, they're not played for laughs or comedy in this one. Where like Pulp Fiction, like the whole thing when they shoot Marvin's head off and they're joking.
Right.
Like,
oh, I shot Marvin in the face.
Yeah. There's really like no jokes or nothing funny about the death in this. So,
although I did laugh when De Niro shot her.
No, it was when he was talking about shooting her was pretty fucking funny.
Right.
Like he was like,
Yeah.
"You shot Melanie?"
Yeah.
He's like, kind of, yeah. He's like, is she dead?
He literally said, kind of. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Right. Yeah, I don't know. The deaths, I mean, I like this movie though for what it never compromises itself to go over the top for something like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it never it's never like, oh, we're this type of movie and oh shit, we're gonna get really fucking Tarantino real quick. Right. It's very consistent, and I appreciate that because it doesn't sacrifice those sort of things for the storytelling. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, but
my earphone fell out for a sec, so I couldn't just shoot back. But
well, did you guys notice another Tarantino alum? This would be, I mean, he was in. Well, he played Buck and Kill Bill.
He likes to fuck.
He likes to
yeah, buddy, that's Tony Collette right there.
Yes, he's fucking fantastic.
United States of Terror right there.
Oh yeah,
I'm Buck and I like to fuck.
Yeah, he played the agent along with Michael Keaton.
Right. Oh, yo, let's talk about fucking Michael Keaton real quick.
Another sleeper role.
Yo, we were talking about this earlier too. Two fucking people from the MCU up in there. We got fucking the Spider-Man villain in Michael Keaton, and you got fucking Nick Fury, right? Bet you nobody fucking caught that. I know you didn't, Merriman. Son of a bitch.
His role in this kind of reminds me of his role in Out of Sight. Remember that movie?
Oh, absolutely.
That's because he plays the same character. It's the same character.
It's
the same exact name, right?
Right. Is it?
Because it's by the same author.
Oh wow. Oh, right? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's reprising his role as Ray Nicolette. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, okay. That's his name in this as well. Yeah, it's the same character.
What did you guys think of Keaton's character in this?
I thought he was kind of bland. He didn't really stand out to me, to be honest.
Okay. Well, him or his partner, they were just kind of like, just authority figures.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you could tell Keaton was smitten with Jackie Brown. I mean, almost every male character in this was kind of smitten with her a little.
Mm-hmm.
Just the way they looked at her, and they would try to go lenient on her.
Right.
Sid Haig giving her the look in court from the judge's seat.
Well, and this was a movie that was marketed as a middle-aged black woman. That's how the film was marketed as.
Yeah.
So I mean, and this was actually the first lead movie that he did with a female, because his previous 2 movies.
True.
They were all pretty much, other than Uma. But I mean, she was the huge lead in this. This was her film. So, and this was the first one he did, directing a lead female.
Absolutely. Yep. And now I want to get everybody's thoughts on, so I want to hop right like Joey's, like past kind of the fluff. Let's get past the fluff and nutter here for a second. What did you guys think of the whole mall sequence? Because there is a lot happening from the different perspectives. I thought that you definitely, it definitely would behoove you to pay attention, because like you'll miss some things that are important and are very fucking cool, the way, just from a storytelling perspective, especially like when she goes into the dressing room and it's not her that picks up the money, and she gets Michael Keaton thinking, oh, this girl went this way. Like it's very smart. But the question I want to ask everybody is, do you think that it would actually go down like that? Like, do you think that Jackie Brown could have really pulled that off and really fucked with everyone the way she did?
It's a good question. I mean, I think, again, one thing you got to look at is the historical standpoint. I mean, pre 9/11, look at Blow, look at the shit they were doing, and that was real life, right? So I mean, I think it could have been pulled off.
Okay. Anybody else? What do you guys think? Because there were a lot of things going on, and I don't know if like even one of those things, like if all the dominoes would have fallen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if. Well,
why couldn't she? Like, I guess I don't understand why you're even questioning this.
Like, okay, so for instance, when De Niro shot that girl, right?
Right.
If she got involved, would it have changed things? Because she was a fucking idiot, obviously. I wonder.
No, I think it just, like, I mean, obviously he probably would have ended up killing them both, or she would have rode off with like Samuel and ended up dying in the shootout with the cops or the FBI agents at the end, anyways.
So you think? Okay, so yeah, okay.
So Dan, you're asking like the whole thing, like the post, like all the death scenes, like the whole enchilada. Okay,
everything.
Now, making the actual transactions and all that is one thing, but if you have a dead chick in the middle of the parking lot, like there's going to be a lot more hoopla going on. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
And shots are fired. Nobody even questioned that.
And that's kind of what I meant. It was just like, I don't know.
I think Jackie Brown was always like 2 steps ahead. So yes, I think she would have got away with it regardless. Because I mean, the name of the movie is fucking Jackie Brown.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Now let's get to the end with Sam Jackson and Robert Forster, how they meet up. First of all, I think Sam Jackson's dialogue, it was pretty good as far as like Sam Jackson goes, but towards the end it was fucking phenomenal. I thought it got better as the movie progressed, as he got more pissed off and he started throwing around more motherfuckers. But yeah, what did you guys think of the ending of the movie and how everything transpired in the, what is it, the bail bonds office?
Yeah, with Jackie and Max.
Yes. Yep.
I thought it wrapped up nicely. The 2 most sympathetic characters in the movie I think they're the 2 you're at least probably rooting for a positive outcome. Once you kind of get to know the characters in the movie, and you never know with Tarantino if that's how it's going to turn out, but in this, it did, and I think everything was wrapped up great.
Yep. Okay. What about you, Don? What did you think of the ending of Jackie Brown?
Yeah, I think the scene in the bail bonds is fine. I was actually kind of almost expecting a double cross when she's with him alone and she says she's going to leave. I was almost expecting a double cross.
Yep.
That he realizes that she was playing him to get away, and that she was actually in on it the whole time. So I was expecting that.
Yeah, but it's a love story.
And that's what makes it a love story, right?
And I think that is like the actual twist, because you're expecting,
I'm saying
it's Tarantino, so you're expecting.
Yes, exactly.
Ooh.
Bill C in the motherfucking house, ladies and gentlemen. Hailing from fucking
is Tanya there too?
United
Tanya
States.
there
Oh,
too?
Tanya's in the house too. Bill, move your head. Oh, there you are. What's up, Tanya?
I'm fine.
Oh, you guys are drinking.
Oh, yeah. See, body. Get Nudie back in here. Let's fucking do it. Did you guys see Don's meme?
I did.
It's hilarious.
Right? Fucking greatest thing ever.
Oh shit.
So what's up, guys? How are you?
Good. We heard you doing Jackie Brown.
Well, we are apparently. Kind of.
Have you guys
Sort of.
seen it?
It's a very
Like,
loose.
obviously, you probably have seen it. You guys have seen it, right?
Oh yeah, in the theater.
I haven't.
No, you haven't seen it?
Oh,
No, I haven't seen Jackie Brown yet.
Well, just watch like the last hour and a half of it. And then
Right. Yeah,
that's all you need. I mean, unless you know you're Joey and you want to keep the fluff.
right. How much you
I'm
want to
all
watch
about
De
the
Niro
fluff,
fucking
baby.
Fluff another baby.
We'll hang out.
So, Bill, what did you think of Jackie Brown, sir?
I really dug it, but it's my least favorite of all the Tarantino films.
There it
Even
is.
compared to
Bill
Kill Bill
comes
2?
in spitting hot fire. Thank you. Yes. Okay. No, why is that?
Well, it seemed to drag a lot, where normally his movies do not ever drag. But
They cut right to the chase.
Yeah, always. And even his dialogue is phenomenal. But for some reason, this movie, I was like checking my watch, you know.
Right. Right.
But at the end, it gets fucking balls to the wall.
It's fantastic, right? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, and I don't know, like, do you guys think that dragging portion, basically the first half of the movie, do you think that, I mean, I know this is kind of an obvious question, but does it take away from the movie? Like, I think it does, obviously. I think that you could have cut out probably even like a half hour out of this fucking movie.
Exactly what I was
to
going
be
to
honest with
say.
you. You know? And it's not so like Lacey was saying before too, like I believe it was you, Lacey. It's
Thank you for remembering your own girlfriend.
I'm sorry, no, there's a lot going on. There's like 50 people on this fucking episode.
Oh, get over it.
No, but there are a lot of scenes of people sitting around getting stoned and shit like that. And I mean, believe me, you're preaching to the choir with shit like that. But at the same time, it's like it's not really necessary. I get it; it's for character development to a certain extent. But I think that you get that. You could achieve that with a lot less. You know what I'm saying? Sure. I don't know. That's just how I feel.
Well, can I bring something up about
Absolutely, Lacey.
development? So, like, obviously, there's like some like type of relationship, you know, with Robert De Niro and Bridget Fonda's character.
Mm-hmm.
And like one of the funniest things to me in the movie was you want to have sex, and
right.
so then, but then like it just flashes on the screen 3 minutes later.
Right, 3 minutes. Right. Exactly. Yeah. Right. And I do like those little time jumps Tarantino does. Like, but also,
well, I mean, if I was her, I'd be talking shit to him in the parking lot too after 3 fucking minutes. What the fuck?
Yeah, right. I know. When we were watching this, Lacey was like, "I would have got shot too. I talk mad shit."
That's why I said I'd be the character of her.
I also would have maybe trimmed a bunch of footage of Bridget Fonda's feet.
That's what Nudie just said.
Dude,
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
you said that too. Yeah, Lacey
I was like,
not even that nice.
And Dan's like, all feet are ugly.
I mean, right, exactly.
No,
Except ones with ghost face on them. But yeah, I mean, we all know that Tarantino loves feet, so I guess we'll let that slide, I guess. But yeah, I'm glad that you said that though, Bill. That pretty much fucking encompasses this whole movie.
Oh, not encapsulates?
It encapsulates it too, Lacey. Well, you know how we roll. It encompasses, encapsulates all that. Okay, so you get to the end, and like you said, Don, you made a good point though, where you expected it to be a double cross, which is basically what this whole movie's leading up to. Everybody's
exactly.
playing
It's,
each other.
everybody's been going back and forth on who's. Everybody's going back and forth, and you just see the way that he walks, the way he watches her walk out. It's kind of like you have that thing where he's like, "Oh shit," that coin's about ready to drop in his head. It's like, "Oh shit, she played me."
Right.
And I think it's just the way he watches her walk out that's kind of like, okay, you're expecting something. She's walking away, not expecting him to look back at her, and she's going to do something that signals she got away with it.
Although when she does say, she's like, I never lied to you. Like you really, I mean, I know I did. I believed her, you know, like it was very truthful when she said those things. But at the same time, I agree with you, Don. I was waiting for the other shoe to drop, so to speak. I was like, okay, it's got to be a situation, you know, where it's like Janet Leigh, she fucking just dipsets with the money. But it didn't happen that way. And it's almost like we're kind of rewarded with it being a love story because it kind of sets everybody up for being kind of shitty, kind of being like sort of heathens and double crossing. And you see everybody double crossing each other over and over and over again to where when it does finally pay off and it's a nice ending, I think it's more effective because the whole movie is not that, you know, it's not lovey-dovey the whole movie by any means, you know.
So do you think everybody in this movie was, you know, kind of a bad guy? Except for maybe Max. I don't know. Was Max a bad guy?
Besides Max,
Being Max to me.
everyone had a little shade to them in this movie.
What about Debo?
But were they hella shady, Mike? Were they hella shady?
He had a little shade. How do you figure out how to find people?
somewhere.
Like what level of hella were they, Mike?
Feeling hella good, so I'm
what is the gun show coming on the screen? What do you got there, Mike?
I want my tickets.
Oh.
So all right.
Put them on the fucking A's.
Bada bit. Yo, Joey, do we have any more comments? Or did people just not care anymore?
Everybody that was fucking commenting is in the room now. Except for Nudie, because he's banging.
I wanted to ask that. Another reason I wanted to ask
Johnny Sweet. Who's Johnny Sweet?
Oh. No idea.
Johnny Sweet 13 across 110th Street. Yes.
Yeah, best part of the movie, putting that theme song in the film. Best part of the movie.
I agree, Don. I totally agree. Don, best part of this podcast was that meme. Bill,
I'll second that.
You guys
don't
say that, Bill? Right? Please, Bill, what were you going to say, sir?
Don does yours.
Oh, I interrupted him.
Did Nudie win the prize?
Nudie did win the prize, yes.
Nudie won the prize.
Wow.
Yep. And this is what Dave Z won.
I can't see it.
He won the bargain bin special.
Oh, what is it? Oh, look at this. Disco Godfather. That's a good movie, actually. I love blaxploitation.
Rudy Ray Moore is Tucker Williams, the rapping owner of main attraction of the Blueberry Hill Disco.
Right, that's dope, my yo.
Ex-cop with a pension.
It's not as good as
martial arts. Tucker when his nephew gets hooked on angel dust. I'm not sending this to Dave. I'm keeping it.
That is fucking dope.
Holy shit.
It's
not as good as
written by Larry Cohen.
This is done.
I don't know about
Hey, Neil is even bragging on Facebook that he won.
Of course he is.
This is by J.
He's
Robert
like, you
Wagner.
lost. And Jason Lloyd says, who won? Neil goes, Jason Lloyd, I won Hereditary.
Well, Jason, you should have been watching the show. See what happens. But all right, so we're gonna try and fucking reel this fucking anarchy in a little bit. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, here we go. just when it was fucking getting good. Now we're gonna bring the show down. No. Kick him out again. No.
Don't make me go Thanos on you, Thanos.
Snapping fingers.
Dude, that was so weird, though. I really do look like it.
We're going to be the creepy guy on a Catch a Predator without a picture?
Yeah, but turn your camera on, you fucking creep.
No, I don't want to scare
No camera? You're gonna
I don't
get
even have it
ejected.
set up.
Forget about it.
I don't even have it set up.
Well,
What
okay.
are you? See, that is some to Catch a Predator shit. I don't even have it set up.
She told me she was 18.
I'm stalking on you, Lacey.
So why do you have a shopping bag with a 6-pack and a box of condoms?
And a pack of Newports.
I ate the cookies on the way there.
Why do they always eat the cookies like nothing's
It's
going on?
toothpaste, apparently. A tube of toothpaste.
I don't believe for a second that's toothpaste, Nudie.
Hey, you are an expert on white substances.
Oh. Angel dust.
Listen.
Aw.
No, listen. This
Oh,
is
chill out, Lacey. Chill out. Don't
Nudie.
chill.
Neil, God damn it, this is a serious show.
I'm sorry. I don't want to ruin your show.
No, well, you already did, but that's okay. What are your thoughts on Jackie Brown?
I have no problem with Jackie Brown.
Dynamite dropping, Neil. Thanks for coming out.
It's a great movie. It's a fantastic movie. Cut away 30 minutes of Bridget Fonda's feet and it would even be better.
We literally just said all of that. You
I know, that's
literally
why
added nothing.
You like Mike Harmon over there?
Well, actually, no.
Everybody's been trashing you tonight. I had to join in.
Neil, we're gonna start with.
I love you,
actually.
Mike.
No, we'll get to Mike. Don't worry.
No,
He doesn't even talk.
can I ask him a question? What inspired the meme?
Which one?
All of them.
It had to
Because
be.
Dustin in the chat said Don does sharks.
No,
and that
I
was
mean,
it.
what inspired you to make all of these memes? Like, what was the first meme? I need to know what the first meme
What's your,
is.
Oh my
what's your
God.
purpose
I
in
need
life?
its origins. I need its
Dan
origins. I need the origins.
challenges. Dan always challenges me, so I always
No,
try to
what was the
outdo
first
everyone
meme?
I make. Oh my God, I don't know. It was so long ago. I don't remember.
I remember we were doing memes of putting Austin Schroyer on goats like a year ago.
He did that himself. He's so full of himself. I really don't remember what the
You
first
should
one.
put like Andrew Schroyer on the Jeepers Creepers.
I got
Dan challenged me to a meme battle. I was at Disney in the middle of a vacation, and Dan challenged me, and I shut him up at one meme. When I got home, the meme war was over.
Right. Well, no, like you know how some battles you just go in knowing you're gonna lose, but like you know,
Dan's
I
like,
just-
testing us, Joe, can you make me a meme? Like,
All right, officially every fucking love you.
room is
Yo, Watson in the motherfucking house. What's up,
Oh,
brother? There's literally 40 people. On
What are
this
you wearing, a
podcast
burqa?
I had to leave the chat. I'm like 29%.
Can't even
on the
see the
phone.
guy.
now. What's
Oh,
up,
there he
Watson?
He
Hi.
got that fucking toque on his head, even inside the house.
Watson's
dude?
apparently
Yeah.
broadcasting from a radio station.
W.
Live with Dustin Watson. What's up, bro?
WKWAT.
This is the first time I've seen Watson like live in person. This is fucking dope.
Hey, buddy.
What's
He's a big
have a bloody buddy? What are you
How are
sipping on,
your?
Watson?
How is your whiskey?
He's sitting in his high chair.
Sitting on stacks of yellow pages.
Hey, you should try fewer carbs, Neil.
You're all about the carbs tonight.
He's drinking his kale
I'm
salad right
sitting, in
now.
I'm sitting in my high chair being skinny.
How's that kale salad you drink?
Wow.
I
I
thought
love
the
you
show
guys.
was over. I was just coming in for the after party.
No, Watson. No. I need your
I'm
thoughts.
not even
Really
halfway
quick.
through the movie yet.
Just give me a blurb since Neil has added nothing to this whatsoever. What are your
Hurry,
thoughts
drop, Neil,
quickly?
hurry, drop.
I added the last. What are you talking about?
You added nothing, sir. Wow, Watson, your quick thoughts on Jackie Brown, sir.
All right, your quick thoughts on the meme Donda Sharks.
There's a 3-hour Power Card episode coming up on Jackie Brown. Don't make him tell him his thoughts now.
It'll be out by Christmas.
I don't believe you, sir. I don't believe you for 1 second. How dare you try and fucking sweep my Cut to the Chase episode under the rug?
I'm hearing loops right now. This is crazy.
It's a 3-ring circus in here.
Can you hear me, Watson?
I can hear you now.
Okay, good. Your thoughts really quick before this fucking thing goes really off the rails.
Good.
Oh, no, I haven't seen Jackie Brown. I was just showing up to say what up.
Jesus
See you
fucking
guys later.
What is this live? What is this live?
See ya.
All right, since you didn't later.
He just dropped out.
That was fantastic.
No other podcast would fucking put up with this fucking anarchy. I'm glad everybody just fucking treats us like a fucking keg party.
This is
Like,
revenge
this
from
is, this
Slice
is
and
like
Dice
the third
Dreadcast
party of the
episode.
fucking night. This is like the third party. It's like 2 a.m. Everybody's like, yeah, we got nowhere else to go. Let's go to fucking Dan's Cut to the Chase. You
Dan's Cut to
fucking
the
assholes.
Chase and fucking dick around here. Everybody's getting lit, drunk, stoned, fucking talking about all sorts of shit that has nothing to do with Jackie Brown.
Making
We
bongs
love
out of
it.
apples.
Oh yeah, let's do it, kid.
I thought it was beer cans.
Mm-hmm.
You ponytail wearing motherfucker.
Dude, that was.
Did Joey fall off his chair yet?
Not yet. Every time this motherfucker turned around and I seen his ponytail, that was the comedic relief. I couldn't help. I'm just crack up when I see that little rat tail.
Oh,
Girl, that was like my favorite line. That was my favorite line of the entire movie.
Right? I totally
Ponytail
agree.
wearing motherfucker. Like, it's the fucking trunk. Like.
Oh,
guess who's
What
back again. Watson's back.
You ready to
tell
ready
a
to
friend?
drop it,
Ignore me
Watson?
till it's over.
No, sir. I will not ignore you or your little fucking beanie hat.
Well, I think you just
Don't try and fucking show up here.
with all your balls.
It's like an oversized yarmulke.
No, it's the headphones. It's the headphone.
I teach.
We're doing the fucking top 10 with fucking
You
Watson.
sure it's not just a regular yarmulke? It just looks smaller on him.
Tell your friend Veronica.
It's a child size.
Child size. That's awesome.
I'm a big boy. I'm wearing daddy's yarmulke.
My son's first day of high school is tomorrow, homies.
What's that?
Oh my god, that's weird.
Yeah,
I'm
my
sure
son's
that's not
first day
Little
of high
Watt
school.
talking to us. Hold on.
Hey, whoa! Listen to
So
this.
little one, little one.
Hey, keep going. I'm just coming here to chill, and then I'm gonna chill with you guys in the after party after this. When then watch you all
After
hang
the
out.
show, it's the after party, and after the party, it's
After
the
the
show
show,
lobby.
it's the after party.
Get it?
Yo, Watson,
keep
since
going.
you didn't see the movie, what
Yeah.
are your thoughts on the meme Don does show?
Well, so you did accurately describe the meme to the listeners yet? Did you? I kind of. I
Oh,
had
no,
to go
this
for
is-
a drink.
It's gonna be the header on the show. Like, that's,
Okay,
that's
so,
how we're
so
gonna
to, the,
release
to
it.
the listeners, hello, this is Mr. Watson from the almost defunct podcast Horror Corridor. And listen, because I said a comment, the wonderful man, Neil Lemoy, is it Neil Lemoy or Neil Lemoy? Well, in any case, cut down on the carbs, homie. In any case, so he makes the best memes in town. He does. We thought we got to hand it to him.
Wait, did you just put the picture back up? He did.
He makes the best memes in town. And there's the picture. So, if you are not in the know, there is a naked picture of Don and Ellie on top of a shark. I don't know if this has been said, but you need to know that he's making love to a shark, and this is fantastic. So, anyways, Jackie Brown is a 10 out of 10. I've never seen it, but I love to rate movies I've never seen. I've never dated a black girl before. I date exclusively blonde girls.
That
But
actually
you know
shocks
what?
me.
Well, you know what? The last three have been brunettes, so that's faster. That's like closer to the black girls. We're getting there. Daisy, I'm with you, buddy.
What do you mean?
You're like blood brothers now.
Your buddy.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
not
liking the
even
brunettes
close
these
to the
days.
same thing, Watson.
2018,
Oh, boy.
I'm trying brunettes. I'm trying a new thing. 2019, it'll be my soul sisters. Jackie Brown, what you up to? So, anyways, I was just trying to show up for later. Thanks for the meme. This episode's been fantastic, and everybody, listen. I have been listening on the YouTubes, and I
Sorry
hope
about
that
that.
right now, no apologies needed. I hope you are all enjoying this wonderful show because it is a laugh riot, folks. We've got a fantastic cast of people here. It's in and out, like some loving, like the birds and the bees. I'm gonna stop talking right now because I didn't mean to. I just wanted to show up.
Stop talking real quick, Watson, and do something
Yes,
for
sir.
me real quick. Ready?
You
Ready?
got it, buddy. You got it. Oh, okay. Mr. Watt on the hot spot, not gonna stop. No, gotta pump a squat on your hot shots. I drop the top. So, I don't know. I don't even know what's going on.
Should have made him rap about Jackie Brown, even though he doesn't.
Oh. All right, okay, all right. Get back to you. I'm just gonna be chilling in the background for a bit until
All
you guys are
Just
answer
based
all-
on
are done.
discussion of Jackie Brown.
On that note, thank you, Mr. Watson, for helping me reel this in.
Cheers to Lacey.
He put the mole undone.
Yeah, you did.
Wait, what?
I should fix the dark character and put a buckle up Don's ass.
Guys, I'll be right back.
Oh.
Ridiculous.
Lacey had enough of the shenanigans.
Oh,
No, I
my
gotta
God.
make you a drink. I'll be right back.
Lacey doesn't like me.
I don't
No,
blame you
I
for
gotta
that.
make a drink.
I love how Nudie always uses the fat pictures of me. He doesn't use the recent ones.
Wait, I shouldn't say I'll be right back. 'Cause you won't be
I'll be
back.
right back. No, Nudie always uses pictures of me from like literally when this movie was released in 1997.
I try to find pictures of Dan that don't look gay, but I can't.
Good luck with that. The search continues.
Every smile is like, hey.
Oh my God. I hate you guys so fucking much. Okay, so this is the point in the show where we're gonna try and fucking reel this bitch in. We're gonna do our ratings really quick. Okay, I'm gonna start with Joey Badass. Joey, what do you rate Jackie Brown, Quentin Tarantino's? Fuck, I hate you guys. Like, I literally hate you guys so fucking much.
I'm ruining your show. I'm sorry. And
We got the lovely couple in Thanos.
Oh my God. I really do look like Thanos, don't I? Wow.
he does.
It's so bizarre how that shit worked out.
That
Neil, you gangster.
What is this fucking life? Anyway, wow. Joey, what do you rate Jackie Brown? Jesus fucking Christ.
All right. I'm gonna cut to the chase here. 9 out of 10.
It, please.
This is
9?
9 out of 10, bro.
Okay.
Movie, because unlike like Kill Bill, I've seen it. I think it's cool, but I prefer to watch this movie because the badass cutlery is great, but
the cutlery.
I think when I watch this film,
the dinner scene when they were eating.
No, I mean this film. Like, think about it. Nothing fucking insane, crazy happens. But yet I'm on the edge of my seat.
Right.
Like, when we just fucking brought up Max Cherry earlier, and thinking about that finale, and you said it was a happy ending, but it's really a very bittersweet ending because
I agree.
Think about it. He didn't leave with her, and he's like, shoulda, woulda, coulda, and life is shoulda, woulda, coulda more than all of us, right? Shoulda, woulda, coulda, what we gotta do, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Get it? Yes, exactly. I couldn't agree more.
This one really, really, emotion packed with a little bit of action, packed with the heist, crime, the influence of the.
His name is Mr. Watson. Wow.
Where'd he go?
Nobody fucking knows.
Are we doing an NFW show? What is this?
Anyway, 9 out of 10. Great fucking movie. Not one that you're gonna just pop on to kick back and chill, but one you're gonna watch with integrity.
Okay. I would say, other than Django too, this is probably one of the more emotional Quentin Tarantino movies, like you said, right?
Yep.
Yeah. What about you, Nudie? What do you rate Quentin Tarantino's third outing, Jackie Brown, from 1997?
I have not seen this movie in quite a long time, but I remember.
You're fucking worthless.
I remember loving it.
Skip it.
I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10.
Okay, 8 out. Oh wow, this is.
I do really like it.
We're at ratings
I haven't
now?
watched it in a while.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, those are actually fucking higher than I expected. Okay.
It's a great movie.
We have an 8 and a 9. 8 from Nudie, 9 from Joey Badass. Lacey Lou, what do you rate Quentin Tarantino's third outing, Jackie Brown, from 1997?
Are we wrapping this up? Is that what's transpiring?
No, I just figured we'd try to at least, though.
Uncivilized.
I mean, it's probably about an 8.
Okay. Care to elaborate?
Well, you never asked me my rating on, Reservoir Dogs, which is a 10.
That's how a 10, a fucking 10.
Well, no, just in case anybody's wondering from the last episode, but it's Cut to the Chase, so I doubt anybody listened that far.
Right. Very true.
I know, I'm an asshole.
Yes, you are. So I love you.
Love you too. And you ponytail wearing motherfucker.
So
it's an 8 because it the first hour it felt like it lagged to me. Like I was like,
right.
I want to be looking on Facebook. I want to do something obviously probably when I first watched it didn't have that technology or whatever. So I probably actually because I remember really enjoying it the first time I watched it.
Yep.
It was probably because I didn't have technology in front of me.
Right. Totally.
Because that first hour really does fucking lag.
It does.
So, I mean, I see why Don wanted to split the shit up.
Yes.
I only did it because Dan canceled on me while I was in the middle of watching.
Listen,
That's the only
Don, you
reason.
bring up that cancellation one more time, you're never fucking coming back.
He's gonna choke you with the sleeves.
Well, so since you have no sleeves and since you have such a big mouth, Don, what is your rating?
Yeah, I liked it. Like you said, the second half is a lot better. It drags a little too much for me, but I still had enough fun with it. I'm fine with 8.5.
Oh, wow. These fucking scores are really high. Wow.
I can't wait to talk Thursday night when we got the fucking Hall Mafia 50th episode and the fucking questions are gonna come out and how we all change over the podcast. I'm gonna tickle Don's little fucking brown eye and be like, "How you doing?"
What do you mean?
How you
I just see
doing?
Watson.
Watson, I fucking love you, bro. Mike Merriman, what would you rate Quentin Tarantino's Jackie Brown from 1997, sir?
I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. Not many flaws in it. The running time, I guess you could say, could be trimmed a little, because I would give like my favorite stuff from him a 10. That's why I kind of have to give this one a lower one. But 8 out of 10 is not really a bad score. I would say it's probably in the middle of the pack for all his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So 8 out of 10.
Word. How about you, Bill C, in the place to be? Because we got what it takes to rock the mic right.
All right. I was expecting this, but I will say that every other Tarantino movie ever made is a 10 for me. This one's an 8.
An 8. Okay. Oh, wow. I
love it. It's a great movie.
These are fucking wow. I did not expect
Really? Kill Bill Volume 2 is a 10?
Yeah, 1 and 2 is one movie.
Like, you're combining it.
Combining them.
I think we talked about that before, but
That's
I was drunk, so I probably didn't remember.
That's how we're gonna cover it on Cut to the Chase as well. Because I can't go through this 2 separate times again ever. This is really draining on my soul. I would actually rate this a 7.5. I think Watson's coming back into the room. That's exciting. I would rate this a 7.5, which is actually
love with Watson. Dan?
Absolutely. Is this a secret? I would think.
Devastated.
Lacey, whoa. 7.5 for me, to be honest with you, and I only say that too because it is a Quentin Tarantino movie. I think it would actually be higher if it wasn't, but my expectations are set so high. And I think just like Bill, just like you said, man, I think a lot of his movies for me are 10s, are 9s. There's another one that's like an 8.5. I don't want to get into exactly what that is at the moment, but they're really high up there. So this would be actually my lowest rated one out of Quentin Tarantino's whole repertoire. So
that's the lowest one?
Out of all of them, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And there's one that I would rate slightly higher, but that's not until I'll probably just giving it away. It's not until a couple more movies, but and it's not Death Proof. There's a little spoiler there because I fucking love Death Proof. Dude, I will defend that movie till the day I die, but that's another
episode. And Mike for life.
Exactly. So, all right. So now we're at the portion of the show where everybody's going to be whores and pimp their shit. So, Watson, turn on your microphone right now. Right now. Do it.
I'm back. What's up, buddy?
What's up, brother? When's the new Horror Corridor episode coming out, sir?
All the laughter. Fuck you guys.
I don't think the calendar goes that far.
Good one, Don.
He just put 2 episodes out in 2 weeks, so give the guy a year off.
Thank you, Michael Merriman, for the win. Actually, Lil Watt and I are in the process of crafting out our notes for our Mountaintop Horror episode. I said horror episode. We've got we're gonna review High Lane, The Descent, and we're gonna do a spoiler. Yeah, I told Dan last night. Spoiler-filled review of The Ritual. If you were confused during that movie, allow Watson to help you out. The Watson boys to help you out. That's what we're doing before I quit the show. So
for a second, I thought he was gonna say Mountaintop Motel Massacre.
I almost did that, but it didn't feel enough mountainy. And check this out. We are going to tell I am going to tell, not my son, some real life horror in the mountains that happened to me a couple weeks ago on my last recent mountain hike. I'm an avid hiker, and holy crap, one of us almost didn't make it out. It was very scary. And it was my brother and my friends. Cheers to living through horror. So, anyways, I'm done. I don't even like to plug my show. My show, just screw it. All right, next.
That wasn't the question.
Oh, I'm muting my mic. Episode 15 is coming in the next. My son is starting high school tomorrow. Yo, my co-host. And this weekend we're going to record the episode, and it should be out for you next week. I'm going to mute my mic now.
Thank you, Watson. We love you. Now let me hear from some of the horror mafians. Now you guys just came out with the Hereditary episode. I have not heard yet, which I am looking forward to. Exactly what to.
Have you seen Hereditary yet?
I did. I saw it the other day.
Did you not see a Thanos review?
Yeah, clearly you're missing some.
Shout out to Horror Corridor episode 13.
Shut it off, Watson.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna shut my mic off. Sorry.
Jesus Christ. He's like Tupac. Just when you think he's gone, he just keeps coming back.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm asking because spoilers, man. I mean, you can't not talk about that movie without spoiling it.
Right. Just so you guys just dropped that episode. What do you guys got coming up on the horizon?
Well, we're doing episode 50 in a few days. We're gonna do a bunch of listener questions off of Facebook. We've got a bunch of them. We're gonna have some just light conversation, just kick back, relax, talk with each other.
Yo, Don. Actually, I think what everybody really wants to know is like, how is your feud with Facebook going?
Oh yeah, so,
right. Yeah, Don. This is more of a controversy than fucking anything, dude.
Yeah, so
Pizzagate.
They're trying to fucking censor the national treasure.
They can't hold you down, Don.
You can't keep a good guy down.
Facebook shut his lights off.
So
I don't know. Once that picture surfaces, maybe they'll allow you to start posting again. They'll be like, oh damn.
Or just get banned for life. One of the two.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, everybody knows that I like to promote and share everybody's shows, and I do my morning roundups and all that.
And we appreciate that, by the way. So.
I'm just giving you.
Yeah, not really, bro.
Yeah, no.
You put my liver in question. Clearly, I'm cool. So.
Yeah. So what had happened is that no joke, 6 out of 10 days when I put that post up, there was like 6 out of 10 days where I was hit with spam flags that the post was spam and that they had to remove it. So I had to go in and try to get Facebook to put it back on my page that, it's not spam. I put it up there, but all that.
Now, Dom, is someone reporting this, or is it like they're?
It has to be.
I feel like I'm on fucking 60 Minutes right now.
I hope they don't report that picture to PETA.
But, they're gonna be knocking on your
Shark
door.
Party.
But yeah, no, I've been doing it for a year. All of a sudden, the last like week and a half I've been hit with it. Mm-hmm. So it has to be somebody reporting me. But yeah, I'd be hit with like sharing things that, you're sharing stuff to your page too far much. You got to slow down. We're going to restrict you from sharing, so I can't do anything.
Is the Blair Witch behind you?
No. There.
Where is your light? Oh, there we go. You've just been jerking off in the dark this entire fucking episode.
I've got pants on, damn it.
Oh,
I have pants on.
I don't need to see that either.
Nobody asked for that. Nobody wants it. Nobody asked for it. No, honestly though, Don, we do appreciate all you do, and hopefully you don't get that.
To clear it up.
To clear up your story.
Yeah, to clear it up, I made that post simply to let everybody know that I couldn't keep doing it, or else I would get banned.
Right.
That's
Do you
what
really
that was for. It
believe
wasn't.
You could have been banned. Like, did they send you
I would. Well, no, it was just getting too much of a hassle to go in every day, say, hey, it's not spam, put it back on my page.
Right. Right.
It was just getting too much of a hassle. And,
I was taking away time from his ironing of his tank tops.
Which takes hours.
Yeah.
Because there's not that much material.
Yeah, so
I love watching Watson laugh on mute.
so yeah, no. I know a lot of people were confused about that, thinking I was leaving Facebook, but no, it was I had to stop what I was doing so I can stay on Facebook.
Right. Well, we can't be that
So-
lucky. So.
Well, thank you,
Yeah.
Don. What would we
So,
do
yeah, no,
without you? You made the
Yeah.
smart move.
So
Absolutely.
yeah, no, I changed the format to how I do it, so that's what
Can I
I'm
ask
doing
you a
now.
question?
I'm gonna give you an answer.
Okay, great. Because I'm really excited for this. What would you do if they give you a 30-day Facebook ban in jail?
I'd probably just
Ooh.
use the Donnie Rings account.
So you have 2 Facebook accounts?
Yeah, that's what we made
Doesn't
it for.
everyone?
You got a backup plan for everything. Yo, Lacey Lou, can you take over hosting duties for a minute? I need to plug in my computer. Thanks.
What do
Okay,
you? Yo, guys.
That's code for taking a piss.
It's code for something. I don't know. Dom might have just turned them on.
Oh,
He
boy.
did turn his lights on.
He did and showed his shorts. This has been a very semi-nude, shirtless episode. I don't know.
Sometimes
But,
you gotta take the top off.
Hey, it's
Well,
Hey, when
when
we get off the air,
Brewery's here, so I got a reason.
So, Mike, what do you?
Wait, you're taking your top off, Mike?
Is that
Mike,
Mike, what do you have coming up next? That was so awkward. for like 2
yeah.
seconds.
What the fuck? Just the movies. Next episode's probably gonna be on The Nun, which comes out this Friday. So probably early next week. The episode will be up. And then Evil Episodes, there's a Netflix original show called Ghoul. It's 3 episodes, about 3 hours worth of content. Netflix bought it. I think it's Indian.
yeah, it's from India. Yeah,
Yeah, so we're gonna
Yeah,
be
it's,
checking out. Tammy Turner is gonna be on there with us, she does Rad Radio with us, and then also we'll be continuing the Monsters retrospective for that episode. So that we'll be recording this Saturday if all goes as planned. So that's what I got in the near future.
Michael, why won't you have me on your show?
He's unmuted again.
It's fucked up. Yeah, I love how Watson just keeps
all
saying
the
he's
time.
leaving. He's like, I'm fucking done.
Mike has me banned. Actually, no. I promise we're gonna collab. I'm sorry. I'm gonna mute my mic again.
No, we don't believe you anymore.
I used to
It's
always
muted.
ask
It's
Watson.
muted.
Just had a work schedule, but maybe that's worked out better now. So just let me know. You can come
soon,
on in.
buddy. Soon. I just showed up on Cut to the Chase tonight, and I haven't even seen the movie.
Well, Watson, you'll be joining us on a future episode coming up. very soon.
Yes.
Yes. Are you excited about that, sir?
I am. We're gonna
Have you
talk
s-
languages. We're gonna talk gangsta business. But I don't want to. But back to other stuff.
That was mighty specific too.
Yeah,
Good way to tease the episode too.
I'll shave my head for the event too. Like there are so many
What
handsome
do
balls.
you mean? What?
Joey.
Okay, I won't shave my head then. All right, fine.
Yo, Billy,
Joey.
Like I'm like so confused.
I
He'll
was
shave
just,
it. He'll shave his head and he'll still wear that stupid hat.
All right.
How you
Neil.
doing?
he's got to keep it warm. Neil, so what do you even podcast, Neil? I don't even know.
Nah, I
what
don't
do
have
you
to.
No, my podcast pushed him out of the top 10.
That and 14 Married with Children episodes.
Hey, what can I say? What can I say? You know?
Yeah, everybody knows the NFW podcast. Most of you guys have been on it, except for you, Chase.
Yeah, thanks.
And
Appreciate it.
Mike, you guys are welcome anytime. But yeah, NFW.
Hey, I wasn't never on NFW.
Well, you're new to the group now, so now you can come on to if you want.
He's like, girls not allowed.
No,
What
we
do
have
you
a
mean?
girl on.
No, I know that. We talked porn.
They have a cat fight between you and Suzanne.
Oh boy.
Sounds like
I
a
don't know, Neil. I'm pretty sure at some point we're gonna have like a meme off. I feel it coming.
Mhm.
Me, Mom.
I fucking feel it. I feel it in my soul. I might have just declared war. But it's all
Nudie
good.
versus Lacey.
Hey, no, it doesn't.
Hey,
No, it doesn't.
learning. She's learning.
It doesn't even have to be against each other. Like,
That's true. We can both pick on Dan.
I feel like that's easy to do anyways. I feel like that's just
well, if you listen to our
one-sided.
conversations every day, like, no,
Right.
actually, for the first time, he could ever make fun of me.
Yeah.
One time. I fucked up one time, you guys.
I mean,
It's one time in band camp.
I never went to band camp. My mom wouldn't let me go. She was afraid that bad things would happen to me if I went to any kind of camp. So.
Summer
What does she
reading
think now?
champion.
Yeah, I just sat at home and read reading. I don't know if I actually read or read. Whatever.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lacey Lou. No, Lacey, I actually wanted you to pimp our upcoming episode that we did together that I am very proud of. Probably.
Yeah, I was sober on that one.
Yeah, so we were sober-ish, right?
What,
Ish?
on Wishmaster?
Yes. Oh, you just gave it away.
Oh, well, what the fuck?
I'm just
You
kidding.
told
No,
me
no.
to pimp
I'm
it.
kidding. I'm totally kidding. I'm
So
totally kidding.
what are they, like, which episode is it? You're going to have like 5 coming out.
That's true. Yeah, I'm doing more now than I have in like fucking the span of 4 years. So yeah, tell people about our awesome episode coming out.
Where we're covering Wishmaster but don't cover Wishmaster? Like,
Without
yeah.
a doubt. Literally, it's fucking 2 hours of.
It is not 2 hours. It's an hour and 14 minutes.
It's an hour and 14 minutes, and there's like 14 minutes of talking Wishmaster.
That's true. But no, like I feel like the parts that we did talk about Wishmaster,
It was
really
fire.
packed in there. It really packed it all in there in that 14. Like, but
Merman
everything else,
slurping
like,
ass.
we actually talk about a lot of other movies and what it's like to rent movies, and yeah, like it's a really good first episode of Solo, or not really Solo, but the duo.
Right, and I love it. It's my favorite episode ever, by far.
Nice.
Joey, how baked are you right now, bro?
What's up, kid? Listen, I fucking ran my mouth for like the last 2 hours. I'm letting everybody else get a turn.
He's
Joey,
like a head with a body.
Oh, I'll just keep going.
Joe, your eyes are so fucking tight. I'd swear you're Chinese.
Oh my god!
Oh
You
no!
could fucking blind me with dental floss.
Joey,
You guys
you
are
look
insane.
Chinese, Joey. This isn't the Kill Bill episode, bro. You fucking won too early.
He's
But,
like a Mr. Sickbali head.
right?
Ramen noodle everywhere. Joey's is good.
Ramen noodle everywhere.
Lover
It's
number
a techno
5.
song. Ramen noodle everywhere.
Joey fell off his chair.
I love his hair.
Oh
He ain't
my
got no
God.
hair.
Oh, that needs to be on the cover.
So there's without a doubt that's the cover photo for this episode. Without a doubt.
You got it.
Without a doubt.
How no, like I know you just said the Wishmaster was like your favorite. Sorry.
Yeah,
And,
that's
like,
kind of
it fucking.
yeah.
The question is,
Like,
which
do you know-
episode's going to come out first?
Do
Right.
you know how like this is going to surface for the next?
Do you know how long that's gonna haunt my fucking dreams? Like, forget the internet.
I mean, we
Like,
got
that's-
we got like the attempt of the tusk, like. Oh, like it's brilliant. It's really fucking brilliant.
that is fucking great.
I have
bro.
to like.
Right? Absolutely. I totally agree. That was fucking straight
I
fire,
don't think
sir.
anybody could have ever like, like fuck.
And Joey, I wanted to say that that fucking horse race in the beginning of the show was fucking fire, and that's the reason. That's the reason why I wanted you to commentate on our upcoming show. Change my mind, and we're gonna
You
get.
just announced the title. Have we done it before?
I think we did last time, didn't we? Or even like the time before that, or both.
Coming
Maybe not,
to
I
the
don't know.
Horophilia Network.
Yes,
A
that's what I'm
podcast
talking about.
that pits one person against another with opposing ideals. On the first episode, a lovely couple battles to discover an adaptation of the Stephen King classic, the 2017 It. You will see Dan Chase fighting for his right against Lacey Lou in the battle of Is It Really Fucking Awesome?
Yep, fucking truth, ladies and gentlemen. And Watson, I wish I knew how to screenshot that, sir. Listen, I want to thank every one of these fucking 30 people that have joined me on this podcast. Wait, is this more than last time? This is by far, right? Yeah, this is 1, 2, 3. I lost count already. There's like 50 people on this bitch.
But I feel like we actually talked about the movie more than we did Pulp Fiction.
We probably did, yeah.
9 of us.
There is 9? Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
I heard you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But honestly, thank you all for coming on, except for you, Neil. Like, I really do. I really want to thank you for the.
Hey, no, if it wasn't for Neil, to be quite honest, like
it's true. I feel like everybody, like we were saying earlier, Cut to the Chase wouldn't be Cut to the Chase if it wasn't for a team effort because I suck at life. So, we got one person recording. We got one person doing this. We got Neil providing the cover photo. So I want to
It's a group effort.
No, I want to thank everybody for their contributions to this episode. Thank you, Neil, for your contributions to your mirror.
thank you for hosting, Dan Chase.
Hey, thank you, Lacey Wu. This has been a fucking ridiculously fun episode, guys. Seriously, this is like a fucking all-star cast. So thank you, everyone, for joining us, and we will catch you on the next one. It's definitely not going to top this one, but we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Guys.
Bye.
Later.
Arrivederci.